So, believe it or not, that is a sugar beet. And Thomas from Beneo is going to tell us about his new product, and more importantly, what you've done with the sugar beet. I think that is the first ever sugar beet I've seen.
Well, that's nice to hear, Gavin.
I like to learn new things.
Thanks for dropping by the Beneo booth. Yeah, we are using the sugar beet to give the raw material for the product we are promoting here, which is Palatinos. It is made out of regular sugar in an enzymatic process. And we are using that special carbohydrate to increase the performance of athletes by increasing their fat burning rate. And at the same time, this product is well suited for mainstream applications because it helps physically active consumers to have a longer glucose release, and by achieving that, they have a lower insulin secretion, and the fat burning rate goes up. So at the same time, they are receiving the energy that they need to be active, but they have a higher fat burning rate, and that helps to manage their weight and have a better body composition with less adipose tissue.
I'll tell you what, you've got this amazing stand, and we're not even standing on it. So walk me around and tell me more about the new products that you're launching here. Obviously, you've got that, but you do other products as well, don't you? That's just the new one.
Yes, we also have very interesting fibers for digestive health, and with our ORAFD inulin and ORAFD oligofructose, we can even help people to have better regularity. They can feel much better in their daily lives when they have the fiber. And you know, in Europe there's a big fiber gap in the population, so people are eating not enough fiber, and it gives them a lot of health issues. So in order to achieve a better feeling for your body, and in order to be active, you need to consume a certain amount of fiber.
I'm talking about being active, I was going to say.
Yes.
Do you want to introduce us to what's going on here, for anyone wondering?
Yeah, this is actually Mark Rink. He's a professional triathlete.
Oh, wow.
Yes, and Mark is very well convinced of the benefits of Palatinos, and he said, no problem, I'll come here and I'll cycle for 3 days in a row.
He's doing the whole show?
Yes, he's doing the whole show. So everybody's invited to come and join Mark on the second bike, like Inga is doing now. She sits on the bike and she rides along with Mark, while Mark is burning his Palatinos.
So where is Mark cycling at the moment? That looks like, is that not Monaco? Where's that?
Well, I cannot really tell you, but he's using a special software that will reproduce all the famous cycling routes of this world. And he promised me that by Thursday he will do the real steep ones in the Alps.
Oh, really?
People want to come and see him on Thursday, how he goes up the steep hills. They are very much invited.
I mean, as lovely as this exhibition hall is in Frankfurt, that's a nicer scenery, isn't it, that he's cycling?
Well, especially the weather.
It's summer, when it's dark outside at the moment. Yeah. So that's pretty. So then he's been using your product.
Yes, he's actually he's a total believer in it. Mark came to our office about 6 years ago, and he asked for the Palatinos. He really wanted to try it. Nobody went to him and gave it to him. He just read about it and he was interested, and he came to our office.
That doesn't happen often, does it?
Right.
Oh, wow.
And since then he's a total believer, and it really helps him to do the carb loading before a very strenuous competition. Because when he does the carb loading with Palatinos, he doesn't get those hunger pangs at night. You know, these athletes, they eat an enormous amount of carbohydrates, and most of the carbohydrates are high glycemic, so the blood glucose shoots up. When they do this in the late evening, they wake up in the middle of the night because the blood glucose goes downhill, and they wake up, they are hungry, they have to refill. With Palatinos and the long, balanced blood glucose release, he can sleep all through the night, but he can load the energy that he needs to compete.
And can you see any other uses for it? Because obviously you can have it in a drink, which I noticed that he's got there. Can you see any other foods you can turn up?
Yeah, we have plenty of samples to try. Maybe you can have a quick look.
Oh, this is really cool, by the way, because I know this is not really important to the show and about obviously the ingredients. But this is my favourite thing. Look, it rotates.
Yeah.
Is anyone in there? Hello. There is. So you put an order in, and then it comes here. So these are all the different examples.
Yes, they contain Palatinos. This is a rice-based vanilla dessert, for example. This is a nice isotonic blackcurrant sports drink that has Palatinos. Here we have a nice combination with the fibers. It contains Palatinos and the fibers. A breakfast almond chocolate drink. So this is a dairy-free product.
Oh, okay.
This is for people who need to stay away from milk.
That's me, really. So that's good.
The same here for this rice-based vanilla dessert. This is also dairy-free.
Good for me.
It's a real alternative.
So yeah, and you're inviting people to come along here and try it out?
Please come along and try and have a discussion with us.
You're really easy to find as well, aren't you? Because you're by one of the entrances. So all you got to do is find a stand.
The entrance from the tour house.
And look for the nice green grass. Look, see, you can't miss it. I can't miss the green grass. And you've got a very busy stand, so lots of people being interested.
Yeah, we had a really good first day. We're very happy, and it's always great to be at HIE. Good,
and it's good to see you. Thanks for coming along, and thanks for providing the bikes and giving us something to look at.
Thanks for the visit.
Thank you.